Now, your Alaska Link weather for Anchorage and South Central.
Hey, we are heading into our final weekend of June, and we have this summer-like pattern to continue. Tonight, we're dealing with some passing clouds and a low temperature just around 53, so on par for normal. But what we are seeing that is growing in some confidence here as we roll into our weekend forecast is that high-pressure system control here across the South Central will continue. We have some lows here that will return some showers up through portions of Kodiak Island and keep just some hit-or-miss areas, as well as a low to the south into areas there the southeast, and then we have an area of low to our north, so really circumferencing much of the South Central, which does leave us with those quiet conditions. Now, that high is going to eventually break down this weekend, and that's going to bring us some increasing winds, and we'll talk about some gap winds to develop. Now, with some increasing winds and what we have for now, very dry soils, is Anchorage hasn't seen measurable precipitation in over 10 days, and when I say measurable, it was only 100ths of an inch on the 15th, and really you have to go all the way back to the early month where we had a day where we got up to about 3/10 of an inch of really measurable precipitation. So we are going to keep an eye on some fire weather across portions of the valley. There has been some permits suspended for burning, as we are noting that these dry conditions at our soils are being noted, and then we also are working into dry air conditions with that high pressure system, so that could allow for quick fire spread. And we have already the potential of a natural cause with lightning in some of those thunderstorms in those high based areas, so we want to eliminate that human cause, so please prevent any burning. We will keep an eye on some of those showers to try to return early next week. But for the weekend, it could be more of that high pressure system control, meaning that we'll have times of that sunshine possible and near seasonal temperatures in place. We're still noting that there is that potential of some better cloud coverage around at times, but still, even as we were rolling through much of the day today, we had some good peaks of still that blue sky, and that's what continues to really stay possible. We know that even when it comes down to some of those higher base thunderstorm risk, those do start to move off as an area of low to our north poles off to more of the northeast, leaving us under some quieter air conditions. But again, it's leaving us with more dry air or dry soil conditions, which that will need to continue to be monitored. 19 hours and 15 minutes of daylight as we are down to now losing about a minute and a half per day. We will feed into a day again where we see areas of that sunshine with those seasonal temperatures. Can't rule out again some of those high base showers, but nothing that is going to equate to much. Generally seeing here that we have some of that passing cloud cover, may bring a drizzle for some, but overall, again, still those near normal temperatures, especially as we continue to break into some times of that sunshine. Saturday, we are watching temperatures again anywhere from those upper 60s, low 70s there possible, and we will watch that Saturday into Sunday is where we are keeping an eye on some of those increasing winds, especially there we get that southeasterly wind on Sunday that creates some of those gap winds, so we'll watch for that slight increase that will be seen on Sunday. That could be closely associated with the breakdown of that high pressure system that will allow for some chances for some showers on Sunday. Better chances could fall there Monday and Tuesday. That would dial back those temperatures at least a few degrees.